almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Quinn Priester. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And here it comes. Aye. In the dirt, and it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Now one missed.
I know his slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double to start the game.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Austin Riley. Acuna at second with nobody out. And a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hit on the ground to short. Ortiz. One out in the top of the first. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Matt Olson, the next to hit, takes ball one. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Runner at second here, one gone. The 1-1 is fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Here's the pitch to Olson. Stays alive. Got him swinging. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Just missed. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Ozuna is out, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back here at American Family Field. And on the hill, Grant Holmes.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Bryce Terang, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Holmes, a 6-foot righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. And there's a foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ripped on a line. And Acuna able to make the grab. One up, one down. Take a look at the lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Jackson Chorio, the next to hit, takes outside. Pitch misses, and now 2-0. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw. The flip to the pitcher is late, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
And now it's William Contreras. Holmes with a move to first. And a strike.
0-1.
Man at first, 1 away.
Nope. Outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Not close with that one. 2-2. High in the air, out to right. Acuna there. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Jake Bauers.
Now here's Jake Bauers. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. There's a strike. Two outs. Out towards left center. White. And that will end the inning. Brewers strand a couple. Scoreless after one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Priester back to work. That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. That clips the zone. That's strike one. That's down and in. A slider missed. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Harris gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Check swing, and he went. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball, but that rolls foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, not every great at-bat ends in a hit. He saw a lot of pitches. That kind of an at-bat can be contagious to a lineup.
So here's Murphy now. Just missed. No score here in the second. Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. Throw. Save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Move to second. Harris back in on a dive.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 1 out. Eli White next up for the Braves. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Goes to second for 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Swing and a ball popped up. Olsen under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Isaac.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. Just
Outside, that's a
missed.
ball.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss. And the count 1 and 2.
1 ball.
1
2
out,
strikes.
base is empty. This one in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
Batting 8, the third baseman,
Here's the rookie third baseman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Just missed.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Here's a 2-0. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Fly ball center field. Harris after it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nick Allen.
Let's go, Brewers!
Foul ball there. Next offering way off the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. Outside corner, there's a strike. And it's filled up. And that one is lifted in the air. Freeland sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So the lineup flips over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Doubled in his first AB. And takes low for ball one. Top of the third, no score. And that's in there at the knees. That one fouled off. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
This one in the air. Hoskins drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Now back, first baseman, Austin.
Here is Austin Riley. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And that's in there at the knees. And that's
Nope,
off
that's a ball.
the inside edge. And 1 and
ball,
1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. There's the strike.
All 1's the count.
That one lifted to left. White in position. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Terang takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That one finds the zone and a count 1 and 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab for the second out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. And it's 1 and 1. He swings and fouls one off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 3 innings complete. No score. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Matt Olson.
Here we go, Milwaukee.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Ozuna in his 12th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Off the plate,
That's
ball
outside. Ball 1. Fourth inning underway, no score. On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Go-ahead run on base. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch misses outside. 1-0. Ozuna, the base runner at first with 1 out. Fought off foul. Next pitch misses way outside. Runner on the go. On the ground to the left. And that squirts through. The throw to third, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one fouled off. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. On the move, racing back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the Braves score first. It's 1-0.
Well, we finally have a score in this ball game. Sac fly, nice job of manufacturing a run, and that could end up being a big run at this rate.
Here's Sean Murphy. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Braves 1 and the Brewers nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. And delivers outside. Swing and a foul out of play. That one catches the zone. 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You could tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so just makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers. Swing and a foul straight back. Strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 1st inning.
Number 12.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
That one missing inside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And a strike on the outside edge.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses the zone. Full count now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
That's out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Out number 2.
The right fielder, number 10. Now, Freeland.
And the batter now, Sal Frelick. He's 0 for 1. First
Ball,
pitch
that's out.
misses.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
The 1-1. Just
Up there.
missed. Bowers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Next for Milwaukee, Isaac Collins. Right through there for a strike. And it's even up.
1-1.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance
ball,
they get out of
2
this
strikes.
without allowing a run. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Allen whips it to first on the run, and they get the out. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in is the speedy Eli White. Priester back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Movement in the bullpen. Number 39 up and throwing. Hall, the lefty, warming up as well. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now back, the shortstop, Nick Allen.
Now in for the Braves, Nick Allen. Flied to right his first time.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Ground ball left side. Zips it across. And a couple of quick outs.
Now back, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 2. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And there's a base hit to left. And that keeps the inning going.
Now back, third baseman, Austin.
So here's Riley now. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first
that's
pitch
outside.
misses for ball 1. That one pushed foul. Two outs.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 3-1. Acuna runs. Line drive. And that is that. Braves strand one, but they lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Up now for Milwaukee, number 21.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Makes the grab, and there's one away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Ortiz
Nope.
in the
Ball
box
one.
here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Ball one, no strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that turns the lineup over.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So the batting order turns over. Digging in, Bryce Terang. Rips one to right. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. Runner around third. The relay. And he's in there as a run scores.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. There's the strike. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. The run scores from third. It's 2-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And here's the catcher, William Contreras. And a foul ball. That misses, and that is ball one. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Spencer Schwellenbach getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. De Los Santos also throwing. Man at second. Missed inside with the curve. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. Now 2 out.
The designated hitter, number 9, Jake Bauers.
Here's the Brewers DH, Jake Bauers. He's 2 for 2.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from third comes across, and they lead by 2. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Comes through with the RBI. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And If he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Grant Holmes departs. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Braves, Spencer Schwellenbach.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Rhys Hoskins up now for the Brewers. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Bowers stands at second with 2 gone. Right side, Acuna brings it in, and the inning is over. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 5 innings complete. It's the Brewers 3 and the Braves 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, D.L. Hall. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Matt Olson.
Come on, Brewers.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Oh, he gloves it.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. And strike 2.
0-2. One ball, 2 strikes.
Back foot slider struck him out. Now the batter now, Michael Harris the second. Fastball is outside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Now 1-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Brewers 3 and the Braves 1. Back here at American Family Field. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. And that's a little bit high. 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Rafael Montero getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Isaac Collins up now for the Brewers. Collins swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. In the air, left field. White hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Brewers, the third baseman, Kayla.
Now the third baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. First pitch just misses.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Quick feed to second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Just missed.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man on second, 2 down.
That's ball 2.
You got this.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Brewers 3 and the Braves 1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Brewers,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Nick Mears.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And a foul ball. Mears, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That one
Inside,
just
ball one.
misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Contreras makes the grab, and there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Now the catcher up to hit, Sean Murphy. A strikeout and a walk.
Here we go, Brewers. Here we go.
Swung on, belted. Back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. He sends it out of here. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Eli White now at the plate. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering upstairs. Mears maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Calls it in, 2 away. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Allen in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. The shortstop takes the ball. Close, but call the ball. 2-1. Hard hit left side. On to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball one. And it's fouled away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him
One
another
ball,
breaking ball.
2 strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he'll be safe at first.
The center fielder, number 11, Jackson.
So man aboard Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chorio. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Terang on at first, nobody out. That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
This one smoked, could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. William Contreras, the next to hit. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and he's there with a double.
Waste no time there. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Spencer Schwellenbach. Done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Dylan Lee comes on now.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
And now the DH, Jake Bowers. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
The first baseman, number 12, Rhys Hoskins.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 3 in this one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
1 down. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. There goes the runner. Next offering is fouled back. And that's way high. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Already 3 runs across in the frame here, the bottom of the 7th. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
That one misses, and the count's even at 2. That's a little bit low. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's the left fielder, Isaac Collins. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Mears back to work. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Make it happen, Brewers.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Nope, outside.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jarred Koenig, the left-hander, up and throwing. Number 39, getting loose as well. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Frelick has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here comes Austin Riley, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Now one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And now it's filled up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The other way. And that's just foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And that one ripped to left, and that's a base hit. So he battled through a long at-bat and earned himself a hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Here's Matt Olson. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
The designated hitter,
Marcell Ozuna. Next up for the Braves. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Two on, one out.
Ball inside.
And that drops in for a strike. Riley, the lead runner out at second. Olson at first. One gone. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Nick Mears won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Number 39 takes over on the mound.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two on, two outs. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Two left for Atlanta. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Angel De Los Santos.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Now, here is Isaac Collins.
The left fielder, Isaac Collins.
First offering, and it just misses. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, third base.
Here's the third baseman. Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
And now Joseph Ortiz. Ball one, no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
That's
That's a
down
ball.
and in. A slider missed. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. Runner takes off. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a good eye there. That to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
This is Bryce Terang. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Moves to first. And he's back in safely. Here comes the 0-1. And that's
Oh, that's out.
outside.
You got this, Milwaukee.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He'll score easily.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Jackson Chorio up now for the Brewers.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball, that's down.
In the dirt, blocked.
Hey, 2.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. White sizing this one up. That is the inning. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. All set to start the ninth in this one. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. First pitch, and he just misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Rob Zastryzny preparing to come on if needed. Koenig warming up as well. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
And next for Atlanta, Eli White. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In the air, center field. Chorio calls it in, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. That one way inside. Albies leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Ronald Acuna Jr. next to bat for the Braves. Two outs. Laced to right center, base hit. Albies makes the turn at second. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Back to the top of the order, Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. Slice down the right side. The Braves down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.